why can't they figure out a way to involve Trey Lance? He has the skill set. He has a different skill set than Jimmy Garoppolo. And it's really, why can't they figure out how to do it on a game-to-game basis? Because we've actually seen the 49ers do it. So for all the people that were like, well, Trey Lance is a rookie. So a rookie you can't package 5 plays together for a rookie? Like you can't figure out 5 plays to get them on the field, whether it's in the red zone, whether it's in the open field, just like 5 plays, 6 plays. There aren't 6 plays in a game where you have a quarterback that can give you a different dynamic and you can't figure out how to utilize that. And a lot of what I'm hearing is because he's a rookie, or are you comparing Cam Newton or you compare Trey Lance to Cam Newton? Like, yes and no. No, I'm not in the sense of saying you have to be Cam Newton, even though Cam Newton, what he is today, is, I mean, he's not what y'all think or what a lot of these people think. But it's like, Trey Lance, he has a similar skill set, right? He has a similar skill set. And I would assume that, hey, let's try to figure out. My biggest thing was, how Kyle Shanahan, why can't you figure out how to plug him in? But the Panthers have figured it out in just a few days. And when I mean plug him in, there have been times in games where Kyle Shanahan had absolutely no plan to utilize Trey Lance. I get it. We can say he's not ready. We can say he's not ready for a full game. He's not the most accurate guy right now. Okay, all those things can be true, but you could still utilize him. You can still figure out ways to incorporate him and use a different dynamic. If even the threat of him, right? So think of a play. There was a play in the Cardinals game where Elijah Mitchell had like a 25-yard gain or whatever it was. The threat of Lance keeping it held defenders and allowed Mitchell to kind of get around that edge and spring it off for a big run. So that's my thing. I'm not saying Trey Lance has to go out there and he's going to be Cam Newton. I'm not saying Trey Lance is going to go out there and he's going to, just do all this magical stuff that Cam Newton did in 2015 as an MVP of the NFL and lead his team to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is they figure out a way to get Cam Newton on the field for a few snaps. And I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that. I was really caught off guard by how much pushback and how much people were like, can't do that. He's a rookie. He can't run 5 plays in a game. You know what I'm saying? He can't run 6 plays because he's a rookie and Cam Newton's a veteran. What are we talking about here? All right, so I'm actually going to create a video and I'm going to do side-by-side comparisons of both guys. Trey Lance, he only played 1 year at North Dakota State. He can't run 5 plays. Get out of here. If Trey Lance can't run 5 plays in a game because he's in North Dakota State, he shouldn't be in the NFL. Period. If you don't have confidence that you can put him out there and run 5 plays through in the entirety of a game, you can't run 5 plays with a guy. That guy should not be in the NFL. And I don't think that's the case with him. It's just Kyle Shanahan figuring out, when do I utilize it? How do I utilize it? What plays am I gonna run? And that's it. And just figuring out a way to get your number 3 overall pick involved. It doesn't have to be super complicated, which is even more interesting to see how Kyle Shanahan has made this whole thing just super complicated. I don't think it had to be this complicated. It was always going to be complicated when you started Jimmy Garoppolo and you have a number 3 overall pick. But just figure out ways to kind of just get him out there, utilize him. We've seen other guys do things like that. And it doesn't have to be a run. It could be a run. It could be a pass. It could be whatever. But, 3 to 5 plays. That's it. I see somebody right here. Confidence trade up for him, but no confidence. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think that's the case. It's not that I don't think it's a confidence that he can run 3 to 5 plays. That's people being weird on Twitter. It's that Kyle has to figure out he doesn't want to mess up his game flow. If he has a drive going with Jimmy Garoppolo, he doesn't want to pull Jimmy Garoppolo out the game to get Trey Lance in there for a play that may or may not get positive yardage. I'm assuming that's what he's going with. He doesn't want to mess up the game flow of his play calling with him. But when we watched them do it in the preseason with the Raiders, I didn't feel like it messed up game flow. Did y'all? We saw it on the first drive, right? Boom, instantly. Trey Lance in there. He does his thing. Boom, Trey Lance comes out. Jimmy goes back in. And I thought it's like you can't do that now. Like, I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. Panthers also blew out the Arizona Cardinals. Blew them out. Which is scarier because it's like, damn, are the 49ers really that bad? But we're going to talk about how the 49ers could possibly win